Hey everyone, it's Nelson Miller here with PA Creative. Today I'm so excited to announce a new plugin. It's called Divi Custom Fields Helper. So this plugin is all about helping you work with custom fields in Divi, and the standout feature is going to be using custom fields directly in the Divi 5 builder. And then another feature is restricting custom fields in the back end, and either of those work based on user role. So let me show you a little more. So we do have the blog post. You could read over that. It's going to go over the two features about having that window directly in the Divi builder. It's so cool. I do have this notice here because this is not compatible with Divi 4. What we've done here is added a completely native window in Divi 5. We worked with the Elegant Themes team to create this, so it's something that's not compatible with Divi 4. There was no way to do that kind of integration. So that kind of opens up a new way of integrating now for third parties like us. So I'm excited for this. I feel like we're kind of paving the way. We will also have a similar kind of window in Divi Assistant, which we just announced, the code window for adding custom code directly in the building. So that's really cool too. And then we also have a similar feature window like this in our Divi Assistant plugin, which we also recently announced for Divi 5, where we have the custom code window, so you can write CSS and JavaScript and even PHP directly in the builder. So it's that same kind of window, but now for any custom fields, whether that's ACF or the WordPress fields, we're also going to be adding like MetaBox, pods, different like custom field add-ons like that. So let us know which one you want to add. And then the back end, where they're just always there. This is a WordPress problem in general. If you have custom fields assigned to a page or a post, anyone that's on the site, they're not restricted in any way as far as like editors, any kind of like collaborator that you're working with. They're just seeing that, and it might be clutter, or maybe it's a sensitive thing, like you don't even want them. So yeah, kind of have some benefits there. So the main thing that we want to show you is over here on the left side. See how it says custom fields? That's added by our plugin. That's not there when our plugin's not installed, right? So you can see that opens up a completely native window here. I can drag it around, I can resize it, and I could dock it just like you do with any of the other elements here in the builder. So for this demo, I think I'll just pull it out here. So you can see like there's a text field, text area. Like I added like just lots of different kinds of fields. Now these are using advanced custom fields in the back end. Some of these we had to make on our own, like we had the style. Others are using like the Divi native looking thing, right? Like our entire goal was making this work like Divi, like native. Look how native, and like look at that. Even like selecting a relationship field, and these are all styled. Whether we could use the native field or not, we made them look like they would be part of Divi. If we, let me give you an example. There would be no field for, what is it, the embed, or like this here, option 1, option 2, option 3. Like there's no element in the interface for that. So we made it, but we made it in a way that looks like it would probably be how they would make it. So it's just a little thing. Now, if you're using just like the WordPress fields, they show here as well. That covers that feature pretty well. Just you click save, and it's going to say, oh, we found the validation error somewhere, which just means like, yeah, like this field is required. Notice how we even have like the little reset icon. We have the little information icon. Everything that you would find in another module is right here. And so we think that's really cool. You can access it, and this will be based on user role. I was playing around in here earlier, but you can see it's already enabled, obviously. And I can choose like, hey, maybe I don't want this enabled for authors and contributors and shop managers. Maybe not even for an editor. I don't know. Like I get to choose who gets to see this window, right? Right here is our really easy to use settings. Now this other feature, again, custom fields just show for everyone. Like it's not a Divi thing even, it's a WordPress thing. So when you enable this, remember, it's sort of the opposite of the other one. You're restricting who sees it. Whereas this one, you're choosing who does see it. I know that may sound weird, but I had to think about this for a long time. Like, we need to restrict who sees it because they show by default. Whereas since this does not show by default, we had to allow who to see it. So here on this page, this panel kind of thing, like whatever you call this, is custom fields from Advanced Custom Fields. So I can see them all here. Now I may not want someone to see it. I may not want them to edit my sensitive details, or maybe I do want them to. Like, maybe there's a certain user role where I don't even need them, but I want them to, or you can imagine the use cases there. So here's the product page. You can go check it out. We have all this information there. Now we have a lot of docs as well. So go over to our documentation, and over here on the side we have tabs. Like, this one's all about like what I just showed you. This one's also all about that and about the WordPress restrictions there. And then we have this one, and it's on supported fields, and it's like the kinds of fields. So input fields, how we have placeholder text support and hover field support and focus support, descriptions, how you can reset it, and we have validation support. And it looks exactly like how Divi would look. We have dark mode support. We have the color scheme, whatever you want to put there in the builder is going to be supported. There it's purple, there it's green, there it's blue. So we support all of these things. And then this one is about the WordPress native fields. So you know how like when you see them normally, it's like the name and the value, and then you can delete it or update it. So we kind of took that same approach, but styled it obviously like Divi would style it. And again, this shows in the builder. It's pretty cool there when you're adding new ones. And then for ACF, and again, we'll add others, but we had to start with the most popular. Here's like supported fields: text field, text area, number, range, email, URL, password, image. The files, we had to kind of make something up for that. The WYSIWYG, like here it's similar to how Divi would be. The OEmbed, we had to kind of make it with an input field and a preview field. The select field, there again, you can like have the search in it. You have the normal, like how you would, like if you're looking for a font family or whatever in Divi. Checkboxes, radio buttons, groups, true and false. We just used the toggle. The map, date and time picker, that comes from I think like the countdown timer module. Color picker, I think that needs updated. Sorry, that was updated. The link field, post objects, page link, relationship field. There you can kind of see what I'm talking about, like how it looks when you have a drop down with multiple things, taxonomies, users, and a gallery. All right, so I hope you like this new plugin. Again, we have those two main features. I think those are well enough. I think they're highly valuable. But if you guys have ideas that would relate to custom fields, kind of think big, think small, whatever, something that you want to suggest, I'm all ears. I want this plugin to be all about custom fields in Divi, making things easier when you're using those two together. All right, hope you enjoy.